आप कितने टाइम से जुड़े हैं रियल एस्टेट में?
26 साल हो गए।
People want to become a 50-year-old well-known brand. The stature what that 50-year-old brand has achieved in 50 years.
Absolutely. What I've done is neither used my intellectual capability, not even very willing to any elbow room to use your creativity. I've already given you a subtext की है ना वो उसको कट कॉपी पेस्ट कर लो.
Why does a real estate brand geographically confined?
A South Delhi or a Gurgaon customer behaves or looks at real estate as we see Bangalore works very differently.
Yes.
Mumbai works absolutely. I say when I am thinking north, my brain works like this. When I'm thinking south, my brain totally works in a different way.
200 करोड़ के घर बिक रहे हैं सर, फ्लैट्स अपार्टमेंट्स बिक रहे हैं सर.
For me, 190 crore house selling is not a brand. It's not necessarily a brand. Is that really luxury?
नमस्कार, स्वागत है आपका बियॉन्ड द ब्लूप्रिंट्स के एक और खास एपिसोड में और मैं हूं आपके साथ सोनाली भदौरिया। आज के एपिसोड में हम एक ऐसा डिस्कशन लेकर आए हैं जो इंडियन रियल एस्टेट मार्केट के नए डायमेंशंस को एक्सप्लोर करेगा। और आज हमारे साथ हैं इस पॉडकास्ट के विजनरी मिस्टर रितेश मलिक, जिन्होंने अपने इनोवेटिव आइडियाज और डीप इनसाइट से रियल एस्टेट ब्रांडिंग को एक नए लेवल पर पहुंचाया है। और उनके साथ हैं मिस्टर हरमीत चावला, जो रियल एस्टेट इंडस्ट्री के एक स्टॉलवर्ट हैं। हरमीत जी को इस इंडस्ट्री में 26 साल से ज़्यादा का वक्त हो चुका है और उन्होंने पूरे इंडिया भर में 50 मिलियन स्क्वायर फीट से ज़्यादा का रियल एस्टेट फुटप्रिंट एस्टैब्लिश किया है। लेकिन सिर्फ साइज ही नहीं, बल्कि उनकी लेगेसी, ट्रांसपेरेंसी और एथिकल बिजनेस प्रैक्टिसेस के लिए भी जानी जाती है। वो उन पायनियर्स में से हैं जो रियल एस्टेट पीआर और मार्केटिंग को टीवी तक ले गए और पिछले 15 सालों में नेशनल और इंटरनेशनल फोरम्स पर अपने व्यूज एक्सप्रेस करते आए हैं। आज उनकी एक्सपर्टीज सिर्फ रियल एस्टेट तक सीमित नहीं है, बल्कि इसमें डिफेंस और एरोस्पेस भी शामिल है। तो चलिए तैयार हो जाइए एक पावर पैक्ड कॉन्वर्सेशन के लिए, जिसमें हम ट्रेंड्स, चैलेंजेस और रियल एस्टेट के फ्यूचर को एक्सप्लोर करेंगे। चलिए शुरू करते हैं।
Hi sir, how are you?
Very well. Thank you.
We have known each other for quite some time. But
Ages.
this is ages, yes. But this is the first time it's maybe podcast is becoming a thing right now.
Yeah.
So that's the reason we thought let's have the Harmeet Chawla on the podcast.
I appreciate that and I'm absolutely honored to be here.
क्योंकि ये podcast जो है ना रियल एस्टेट के स्टालवर्ट्स के लिए बनाया गया है।
क्या
तो आपसे अच्छा रियल एस्टेट का स्टालवर्ट कौन है?
I appreciate your sentiments.
थैंक यू सो मच। और जब हम मिले थे फर्स्ट टाइम, मेरे को याद है, वी डिडंट नो ईच अदर बहुत साल पहले, बट द कनेक्ट हैपेंड बिकॉज वी बिलोंग टू द सेम स्कूल।
Absolutely, same alma mater.
एंड यू वांट टू नेम द स्कूल?
Mount St. Mary's.
देखो और कितना फेमस है।
Yeah.
अरे इस पॉडकास्ट वाला आई होप और फेमस हो जाए। माउंट सेंट मैरीज इज worldwide famous.
Absolutely.
Delhi cantonment, Mount St. Mary.
Absolutely.
And then the bond started happening between you and me.
Yeah, true.
We must have not spoken too much with each other, but yes, we have been in touch.
Absolutely, I agree.
So sir, this podcast, Beyond the Blueprints, is about real estate brands. We are generally talking about success stories of individuals, and specifically in real estate, we aren't talking about the journey that a brand takes on, how it is born, and then what all it goes through and what stage it gets to ultimately. So real estate के लोग जो हैं उनके बारे में हम बात करते हैं, लेकिन ब्रांड के पीछे 100 लोग हैं, 1 लोग हैं, वो हमें नहीं पता. So this Beyond the Blueprints is something that would celebrate those people and also try to learn from them. So this would be a mix of veterans and youth leaders. Could be a master class,
Sure.
And if you're lucky, we could get that first master class from you.
We'll try our level best.
You want to be called as Harmeet Chawla as a brand, or you want to be known as someone who changed the shape of real estate industry in Delhi NCR? आप कितने टाइम से जुड़े हैं रियल एस्टेट में? सबसे पहले तो
It's going to be close to about 24 years.
24 years, wow.
Yeah.
More than 2 decades.
More than 2 decades.
रियल एस्टेट शायद तब पैदा हो रहा होगा।
In fact, 24 भी नहीं, I think it's 26 साल हो गए, 26 से 27 साल।
तो you would have seen the entire journey of Gurgaon
Everything.
not becoming something out of nothing.
Absolutely. Gurgaon, Delhi, the development, I mean, Noida, Greater Noida, even cities like Ludhiana, Jalandhar, because I worked extensively in all these cities over the last 27 years.
Okay.
So the landscape of architecture, the urban development, the way real estate was done, it's being done. There's a huge transition and it's gone through its own life journey. So yeah.
So, जैसे around 26 odd years back, when you stepped into real estate. Take us to that time. 26 years back, it's a long time. I don't know अगर आपको याद है कि नहीं है.
नहीं बिल्कुल याद है.
So, if you remember, take us to that time. How was branding being done at that time? Obviously, I won't be asking about any particular brand, but you could maybe take us to the journey of various people, various brands who were trying to launch at that time.
So, Ritesh, if you go back into the mid 90s or the late 90s and all, the level of institutional real estate that we see now, that was not really existent at that point in time. Bits and pieces, you had the developers at that point in time in Delhi, in Mumbai and all. But nothing of the magnitude that we've seen over the last maybe 15 years. Yeah, I think post 2005, 2006, that's taken absolutely another dimension. So you had buildings and you had people who were predominantly associated with those buildings. You knew that this building was made by this developer, and
और छोटी-छोटी डेवलपमेंट्स होती होंगी.
I would say कि
26 साल पहले.
हाँ मतलब नहीं ऐसा नहीं है कि छोटी थी. If you look at Connaught Place, if we take a a CBD like Connaught Place, I mean those buildings are from today's perspective, you probably will say these are really old buildings, but then they were iconic buildings for their own time
And they're
in the
still
market.
solidly standing, and
They're
the kind
standing.
of brand equity CP has, I mean,
Yeah,
correct?
absolutely. So, those buildings were very relevant for their time. As time grew and the urbanization happened, the relevance of the infrastructure became, in question. And so I think that crumbling infrastructure in Delhi is what also gave rise to the new age buildings, designs and everything which came out in Gurgaon.
So horizontal development gave way to vertical
development. And यहाँ के norms अलग थे, यहाँ का ecosystem अलग था. And then there was a huge push in IT in India, especially in promoting Gurgaon as an IT hub. So the developments and the development started happening more in tune with what was the need of the hour and need of the client.
I heard KP Singh got Genpact in India. I mean, that was the changing.
I'll not get into the specifics of who got who.
Okay.
But I will credit. I would credit the company DLF for having the vision to go all out in terms of promoting Gurgaon as a business hub, because that would have had a absolute direct impact on their business, which was real estate. So yeah, and they've shown that patience and the fortitude to actually look for a very long horizon, because these things don't happen over a period of 5 years, 6 years. Seldom do projects get completed in 5 years. So even to have a magnitude on a scale that I would do so many acres and I will develop this. It's a patience game, and you have to have a very long-term vision. I mean, it's a generational vision that you need to have. So if you see within that company also, it's one generation to the other, and now it's the third generation.
Correct. So 26 years back, was there a particular way these developers, again, like you said, without naming anyone, was there a particular way these developers were communicating?
I think the communication, because I was also starting, and my own journey was also very nuanced. वो कहते हैं ना कि जब शुरू कर रहे तो हमारा भी tunnel vision था, and the vision really opened up when we with experience. So we really didn't see it so much from a perspective of branding. It was the project बिकना कैसे है, and it was hardcore. I would say those days were more of a push into the market through the brokers and reaching out to your own people who could buy the
rishtedar,
word of mouth. I would not say that the age of branding, marketing, and a BTL or a ATL or go-to strategy was so relevant at that point of time.
कोई ads देता ही नहीं था, मतलब आप ये कह रहे हो?
थी, ऐसा नहीं कि नहीं थी,
Newspapers
but उसका मतलब it was more about कि यार मैं information दे रहा हूँ.
मेरे को ये याद है कि there was this magazines were very in those times around 26 odd years back.
I'll also
Yeah,
interject
yeah,
because see, understand the misnomer is an advertisement is branding. Advertisement is one nuance of branding.
Correct.
So advertisement is about telling the market, and advertising itself has drastically changed over the last 2 decades. So in the purest form, when we say it was advertising, it was reaching out to the market and saying, listen, I'm coming out with this project. It is not necessarily that it's an ad where you're playing with the psyche, or there's a psychological impact, or there's kind of a messaging, or there is a brand positioning or a corporate positioning happening from that particular ad, which then got caught on I would say in the last 15-16 years.
If I take this as a point of advertising, that you said that advertising is just a part, one of the chapters in the entire universe of marketing or branding. So, like I was saying, around 26 odd years back, magazines were the in thing, and I remember there was this directory called Tata Press Yellow Pages. That was very famous. And I also remember obviously reading newspapers, and at that point in time, you rightly said, there were not many advertisements. I'm not talking about the branding part. There was not much of communication happening from the developer's point of view, that जैसे आजकल होता है, जब भी कोई launch होता है तुरंत across एक buzz create किया जाता है.
मैं 26 पे तो नहीं जाऊंगा, मेरी भी इतनी मेमोरी वो नहीं है, but अगर मैं कहूँ कि let's say we picked up 2000, 2001 and people were starting to, let's say, launch a township where they were cutting out plots. Those ads were not about any pictorial this thing, or it was not
rendered images नहीं
थी. It was more like जैसे notice नहीं निकलते हम आज बोलते हैं कि फलाना developer है, मैं इतने plot ला रहा हूँ, मेरी ये ज़मीन है, यहाँ पर है, वो एक ना राइट अप होता था on the third page और second page, तो एक कॉलम बना हुआ है जिसपे आप ना, it's like a notice to the market that I am coming out with it, और भाई आगे खरीद लो मेरा माल.
Correct.
It was more of that.
Correct. So, and again, I'll revisit your point just a little while earlier that you made, that years back, the branding, the sales was done through the network, the closed network which people had or developers had, brokers, channel partners, friends, family and all these. So that is also a kind of branding only, no sir?
It's a word of mouth.
लेकिन और वो branding जो है वो ट्रस्ट और क्रेडिबिलिटी पे ज़्यादा राइड करती थी उस वक्त.
बिल्कुल.
अच्छा यार, मैं इसको जानता हूँ, ये अच्छा काम कर रहा है, चल इसको ऐड करने की जरूरत नहीं है, यार ये प्रोजेक्ट आ रहा है, चल खरीद ले. सो आई थिंक ब्रांडिंग वाज बीइंग डन, बट the mode of branding was like word of mouth, like you're saying.
You absolutely nailed it on the head. That's the reason I said the advertising is just one chapter of the branding aspect. The branding in its totality is about what you're doing, how you've done things till date, how you plan to do things, what is the building, what is the point in time, what's the sustainability of your own systems in the organization.
बहुत सारी चीजें.
I always say a flawed system is better than not having a system.
Correct.
एक तो होता है ना कि सिस्टम ही नहीं है.
Correct.
एक होता है कि फ्लॉड सिस्टम है.
Correct.
सो आप चाहें तो उसको ठीक कर सकते हैं ओवर अ पीरियड ऑफ टाइम. जब जहाँ सिस्टम ही नहीं है वहाँ तो देन देयर आर नो पैराडाइम्स ऑफ गुड, बैड एंड अगली.
Correct.
सो all those things and the legacy do add to your branding end of the day.
Correct.
And how and I always say nothing is written in gold. So you're good on that particular day.
Correct.
So you have to perform.
Absolutely.
So a lot of those developers don't exist today because they got into the trap of their own image, their own brand. They didn't change or they didn't want to go outside their comfort zone. They don't even exist.
Branding, communication, आज भी ethos remains the same, trust, credibility. The mode of communication has changed. That's about it.
Again, you nailed it on the head. The essence of branding is about the consumption of a certain fundamental by a human. That doesn't change. It didn't change because we are all humans. We'll always tend to see things in a particular way. So, as I said, branding for me is sustained, long term. How you marketed your project, what have you said in your marketing, is your communication. When somebody has to benchmark your communication to the market against your value system, what you're actually doing. So you will see a lot of which is what we were talking, I think, pre this, when we started this, is people tend to associate marketing campaign with branding. The outcome is surely branding, but then the marketing campaign is about the eyeballs. It's about getting your message across. It's about telling that we are here. It's about communicating your value proposition. It's about communicating your product. It's about communicating your corporate philosophy. But then you have to go back and deliver on all. Your product, your value chain, your systems.
जो बोला है प्रॉमिस उसको पूरा करो,
उसको
कुछ भी
करना।
हो।
अब जब अगर आप वो नहीं करोगे,
करेक्ट,
तो फिर देयर इज नो ब्रांडिंग।
एंड आई गेस ये रियल एस्टेट के लिए कोई पर्टिकुलरली सच नहीं है, या किसी भी इंडस्ट्री के लिए है।
Anybody,
जो आप बोल रहे हो अपने प्रोडक्ट या सर्विस के लिए, मेक श्योर यू डिलीवर दैट।
It has to be actionable intent, actionable content. People should be able to, over a period of time, gauge you, mark you, and give you your numbers based on that, rather than the advertising. How good was your advertising on a campaign surely matters. But it eventually holds no water if you've not you have not created the right ethos, or as they say in management parlance, the right value chain in and around your organization, your product.
To deliver the promise.
And that also goes by the way your employees, your stakeholders talk about you, or they they like working for you. I mean,
absolutely.
So there are point in case of many companies in India and globally where people would more than happily work for a lesser salary because the ecosystem is so strong. So
that
that's
is also
branding.
a kind of branding.
That's branding.
That's branding.
So where somebody says, listen, I am willing to be in this ecosystem even though I might get more money somewhere else, but this ecosystem gives me wings to my cerebral qualities. It allows me a certain amount of thinking, allows me to grow as a person, as a profession, or there is respect to my own being. You will value that organization more, and then that ethos, if as an employee you're able to carry that, it also says that is the ethos that you're also bringing on the table to business.
Correct.
That's the brand.
Absolutely. So, like over the years, the branding that has happened, whatever way or whatever communication, real estate, particularly, I'm coming back to real estate as an industry, has the consumer expectations also changed for the deliveries that the real estate people are giving now vis-a-vis 2 decades back?
Advertise the way we've done in the last 15 years. With the onset of internet, social media, and the fact that you got going advertising through paper, and people were also able to get to know more about the advertiser. So if I'm a company and I'm out there into the market, there was a time the capability of the customer to know about the organization was also limited, because you don't have access. Today you have a Google review, you have this, you have that, you have forums which talks about the product, it talks about the company, it talks about how maybe the channel partner of the company has been behaving in the market. So the access to information has also enlightened and made people more competent about their own purchase. Back 14 years back, where I'll not name the project, but I understand where you are. We were getting into the onset of that into the market, and by that time I'd started seeing a trend where people, and I personally always, when I went on forums to talk, I kept saying one thing, that people should be, when they're putting in money into real estate, they need to be vocal about their purchase. And that was coming out of my own experience as being in the chair, where it was a very funny point where I once mentioned on an open forum where I said, if you buy a SIM card from a telecom company and it doesn't get activated in the time it has told you, you call up the call center or maybe the dealer maybe 20 times. You get irritated why the phone is not on. But when you're buying a 1 crore property or a 50 lakh property, you actually send the broker. You are very lazy to get up and really question the very product, the company. And I kept, for the sake of the I would say for a larger benefit of the industry, I said, get up. It's a purchase you're making. Make that effort to know the company.
Ask
make
the
effort
question.
to know the people in the company. Make the effort to know the product. Don't just be dependent on the broker. Broker is an extremely important chain in this thing. He facilitates the sale for you, deal for you. He's doing the
बिल्कुल सही
administrative job for you. Sure, he's marketing the product too.
He'll do the leg work,
He's
but
doing the legwork for you. But it's the onus is also for you to have primary knowledge, because what the broker brings to you is the secondary knowledge. So when I say secondary knowledge, he's giving you the knowledge which he's getting from the company, but it's still secondary.
करेक्ट, बिल्कुल ठीक
You
बात
need to hear it from the horse's mouth.
है, बिल्कुल ठीक बात है.
In no way am I saying you should discount the broker, but go with the broker.
और ब्रोकर को जो अर्निंग है उसकी दो,
उसको
क्योंकि
दो.
वो आपका लेग वर्क कर रहा है, बट हाँ यू ऑल्सो
Yeah.
डू अ नॉलेज बेस्ड डिसीजन मेकिंग.
Absolutely.
क्या बोलते हैं उसको, इन्फॉर्म्ड
You need to
डिसीजन,
be
टेक एन
informed.
इन्फॉर्म्ड
So
डिसीजन.
I would say, going back to your question, consumer expectation इसलिए भी बढ़नी शुरू हो गई because of access to information.
access to information
Secondly, needless to say that over the last 16 odd years we've seen a gambit of slew of things that have gone extremely wrong in real estate.
करेक्ट.
So people have become wiser to that fact, and they now want to be more involved. They want more information. They are seeking out more information. They've made the effort to now educate themselves. So educating yourself has become easier at a touch of a button.
बिल्कुल ठीक बात.
पहले था कि लैपटॉप चाहिए था, अब तो आप कहीं भी बैठे बैठे at the click of your phone you can get that
तो
information.
वॉइस कमांड भेज दो, आपको सुनने को मिल जाएगा, डिवाइसेस हैं आसपास आपके.
So which is a good thing,
Which
because
is a good
that
thing.
forces the companies to be more transparent.
हाँ,
And
forthcoming, प्रॉमिस
and-
पूरा
हाँ.
करने के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से.
अब उसमें भी एक और बड़ी वो बात है, इट्स ऑल्सो forced effort that the organization needs to make into creating a value chain, which
हाँ, बिल्कुल.
in the long run is good for
Help
them,
ही कर रहा है.
is helping them in a
Sustaining the brand
a
that
brand.
we are talking, the entire discussion is all about.
Absolutely.
तो वो forcefully एक value chain बन रही
So
है.
there are forces now working within the system in the market,
Very true.
which is now being pushed by the customer himself. पहले customer एक dormant था, customer अब active हो गया,
Correct.
because he's learned the hard way. हम आज जहाँ जिस एरिया में बैठे हैं, हमें पता है कि बड़े बड़े ब्रांड थे वहाँ, how millions, I mean लाखों बंदे बेचारे they've suffered over 10-12 years running cases in the court, and needless to say, I would say only 10-20% of them have been solved. आज भी रुले हुए सारे.
बहुत सही बात.
तो but I also, while having said that, I've also realized कि in the larger interest of earning money in real estate, people are very fickle-minded. So they tend to unlearn the learnings that they've had the hard way and end up doing the similar kind
Same
of mistakes.
mistake.
So those mistakes have been repetitive. ऐसा नहीं है, हाँ, percentage might have come down, but
मतलब एडवर्टाइजिंग आज भी काम कर रही है, ब्रांडिंग काम नहीं कर रहा उतना.
देखो
क्योंकि अगर वो सेम मिस्टेक्स हो रही हैं तो
क्या होता
यानी
है
कि
ना,
यू आर गेटिंग ल्यूड विद द ऑफर्स एंड एड्स दैट आर कमिंग
और
ऑन
उसका
अ
रीजन है, उसका रीजन ये है कि
Brand
real
check
estate-
नहीं करते.
नहीं, रियल एस्टेट में रितेश, people who get into property, and I'm not making, because see when somebody comes and buys real estate from you at that point, हम ना बड़े सालों से सुनते हैं कि he's an end buyer, he's an investor. I have always said it's very difficult to say who's an end buyer unless he's taken a absolute 100% home loan, 80%, because then you can have an
Correct.
indicator saying कि हाँ
कि
यार,
ये-
because he's taken that loan,
हाँ.
he's predominantly an end
एंड
user,
बायर.
right?
बिल्कुल सही कह रहे हो.
But then there are people who take a 20%, 30% loan also because they're leveraging the debt. अब उसमें भी क्या होता है, आज मैं हो सकता है कि मैं एंड बायर हूँ, जब तक 2 साल के अंदर पता चला मेरी सैलरी बढ़ गई या मुझे
Earnings
कहीं
बढ़
से
गए, कुछ
मेरी
हो गया.
अर्निंग बढ़ गई, एंड आई एम इन अ पोजीशन टू अपग्रेड माय हाउस एंड I'll exit that product or maybe that project, then I'm an investor. If I've not sustained the longevity of the project. So there are many people who do. Secondly, speculative market है, मनी फ्लो है. अब जब मनी फ्लो होता है तो आदमी कहता है यार ऐसा क्या पता करना है बिल्डर कितना है आ रहा है, मेरे आज 10 लाख रुपए के चेक लग रहे हैं, अगर मुझे अपसाइड दिख रहा है, सो वो जो अपसाइड होती है ना, जो ग्रीड पैसे कमाने की, वो आदमी कहता है यार मैं ना इतना टाइम बर्बाद करूंगा ना पता करने में बिल्डर के बारे में, वैल्यू चेन में, तो वो ब्रोकर ही पड़ा के साथ देखो, अगर आज अभी 10 अभी रेट है, ये रेट बढ़ रहा है, ये रेट बढ़ रहा है, ये नहीं बढ़ रहा है, तो वो कहता है यार ऐसा ना,
जेन जी का एक वर्ड है ना, फोमो, फियर ऑफ मिसिंग आउट.
तो अब वो कहते हैं भाई ये ब्रोकर है, इनके साथ इन्वॉल्व है, बड़ा ब्रोकर है, ये कह रहा है रेट है तो ये ठीक ही कह रहा होगा. तो वो जितने पैराडाइम्स, दिस इज द डाइकोटमी एंड द पैराडॉक्स इन द बिजनेस. व्हाइल वी टॉकिंग ब्रांडिंग, द ब्रांडिंग इज ऑल्सो वर्किंग इन द सेंस कि यार इस बंदे का प्रोजेक्ट आ रहा है तो ये ना बिक जाएगा और ये हो जाएगा. अब मैं नाम नहीं लूंगा बट हिंदुस्तान के सबसे बड़े जो सबसे ज्यादा बाजे बजे हैं वो बड़ी बार हम सुनते हैं फ्लाई बाय नाइट ऑपरेटर. तो मैंने बड़ी बार बोला मुझे फ्लाई बाय नाइट ऑपरेटर का नाम दे दो, किसी को मालूम नहीं है. तो मैंने जो सबसे बड़े नाम जो पिटे हैं तो वो फ्लाई बाय तो थे ही नहीं. For the sake of this podcast and otherwise, I don't want to name any of these companies, but everybody knows. The biggest companies who have absolutely rogered the customer is the biggest names.
Correct.
None of them are fly by night
I can
operators.
get your hint now.
Yeah, none of them are fly by night operators. So आप किसी को पूछो fly by night operator का नाम किसी को भी नहीं मालूम.
नहीं होता होगा. Correct.
Unless जिसमें वो फंसा, जो आदमी फंसा है उसके
उसी को
साथ,
पता होगा.
उसी को पता होगा. Fly by night का किसी को मालूम ही नहीं होगा कौन.
Correct.
So
जिस तन लागे वही तन जाने.
बिल्कुल.
मतलब कंज्यूमर पर्सपेक्टिव जो है वो बहुत चीज़ों से चेंज होते हैं, और आज थोड़ी इन्फॉर्मेशन की डिवाइसेस ज़्यादा आ गई हैं तो ऑब्वियसली इन्फॉर्म्ड डिसीजन मेकिंग ज़्यादा शुरू हो गई है. उसके बावजूद भी लोग गलतियां करते हैं और वो करेंगे. वो लालच खत्म नहीं होगा. Said while earlier that technology is getting more involved decision making. So is technology also letting the brands rethink their communication strategy? Is technology driving a change in the branding communication?
See,
या वो वही रहती है, प्लेटफॉर्म चेंज हो सकता है.
ये प्लेटफॉर्म का खेल है. अब हमारे
मतलब मेरा जो मैसेज है वो शायद एक ट्रांजिट मीडिया में भी वही रहेगा, न्यूज़पेपर में भी वही रहेगा, डिजिटल में भी वही रहेगा. That's what you mean.
So communication platform के अपने अपने nuances हैं. There are different paradigms to each communication or the platform. So the general messaging or the communication essence is not going to change. If there is something I want to communicate about the company, the ethos of the project, and the way, the platform is different. But so when you sit down to make that strategy, you will figure out what is going to be. One is the individual strategy on the platform, and then the larger cohesiveness and bringing of one single strategy of all platform. Because if you were to go back into the print media, which is the newspaper, it's a very different paradigm to a social media today. But essence of communication is same. The audience there is very different today. The audience here is very different. The audience who's consuming the communications is of a different mindset. Now the challenge where it comes in is that's a different set of people. The separate, so I would not put a 25, 22, 24-year-old person who's consuming that. Surely this is you would not probably have a 60-year person who's consuming that, but he might be on the social media today, right? But he might be looking at social media from a very different perspective. So you might have to create a different campaign for this platform, but it still has to have somewhere a synergy from exactly what you want to communicate when you add the whole overall
system,
communication
universe.
ethos.
Okay. अच्छा, मैंने एक और चीज़ देखी है सर, सिंस कम्युनिकेशन ईथॉस की बात हो रही है एंड कंसिस्टेंसी ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन की बात हो रही है अक्रॉस प्लेटफॉर्म्स. आई हैव सीन लॉट ऑफ ब्रांड्स, रियल एस्टेट में पर्टिकुलरली, दे कीप ऑन चेंजिंग देयर कम्युनिकेशन एवरी वीक, एवरी 15 days, एवरी 20 days. कलर चेंज हो जाता है न्यूज़पेपर की ऐड का या व्हाटएवर जहाँ पर भी चल रहे हैं, डिजिटल में चल रहे हैं. भाषा चेंज हो जाती है, कॉपी चेंज हो जाती है ऐड की. तो ब्रांडिंग कंसिस्टेंसी कहाँ रही उसमें? ऐसा क्यों करते हैं?
उसका रीज़न है,
मतलब मैं ये जानना चाह रहा हूँ कि आपने जब पहली बारी अपना ब्रांड के कलर्स सोचे होंगे या ब्रांड का कम्युनिकेशन स्टाइल सोचा होगा, किसी पर्पस से सोचा होगा, हाउ कैन समवन चेंज दैट एवरी क्वार्टर, एवरी 1 month? तो समझ नहीं आता.
When I'm going to say this partially controversial, but it's also not something that I'm saying which I'm sure there might be companies out there which are doing it right. But in the years that I have seen and worked, it has been where you say, okay, I have a project and I want a creative done. तो वो by and large क्या होता है, आप ना एक क्रिएटिव एजेंसी को बोलते हैं क्रिएटिव बना के दे दो ऑप्शंस, ठीक है. आई हैव रियली नेवर सीन द ओनर, or because see most of these companies that I've seen that I've worked, I used to drive because you work with me, so you know how I went.
Yes,
there was an absolute scientific method to
yes.
doing it, and I was one of the guys who would say, listen, this is my I'm not asking for a creative. This is what I want the advertising or the branding to achieve over the next 6 months, 1 year, 2 years. And that's how the communication has to go. So उसका at least framework मैं देता था. So there is something in terms of a larger framework for the agency to work back and
उसके अंदर कुछ भी करते रहो आप.
But मेरे को ये ethos चाहिए. मेरे को ये this is how I want to go into the market.
Ambience चाहिए, environment चाहिए मेरे brand का.
As a owner, as a driver of the business.
As a stakeholder.
But what I've seen over the years is आमी कहता मेरा ये प्रोजेक्ट है, मुझे ना लुक एंड फील चाहिए, लग्जरी फील चाहिए. इट्स अ वेरी जेनरिक बातें होती हैं.
मैं एक और थोड़ी सी मजाक वाली बात
बिकॉज़ आपने किया हो तो आप इसको या तो आप बोलोगे नहीं मैं गलत बोल रहा हूं,
नहीं सही बोल रहे हो, सही बोल रहे हो. आज की डेट में मतलब मेरा बिजनेस चलता है इन चीज़ों से, लेकिन विदाउट ऑफ कोर्स नेमिंग एनीवन, आज की डेट में कोई दुबई जा रहा है, कोई लंदन जा रहा है, कोई सिंगापुर जा रहा है, वहाँ नहीं वहाँ से कुछ देख के आता है और बोलता है यार मेरे को वैसा चाहिए. अरे मतलब कोई देयर शुड बी अ लॉजिक बिहाइंड दैट.
एग्जैक्टली. तो वो ना it's like a touch and feel or a feel, it's about the senses. But वो ना I've seen the creative agencies coming back, उसने एक ad बना दी, उस पर वो डाल दिया, ये कलर नहीं अच्छा लग रहा है, इसको ऐसे चेंज कर दो. अब क्यों चेंज कर दो, क्या होगा, वो ना कोई सोच नहीं है. अच्छा, most of the guys sitting, the owner also and even the professional side, the professional side is too enamored and too bothered right now कि मैंने ना चैनल पार्टनर कैसे पकड़ना है, मैंने माल कैसे बेचना है, मेरी प्राइसिंग क्या होगी, मैं क्या करूंगा. दे आर रियली नॉट बॉदर्ड टू दैट एक्सटेंट. फॉर देम इट्स अ लुक एंड फील गेम. इट्स अ लुक एंड फील गेम.
Sales.
And you absolutely again nailed it on the head. I have always believed it's your product, it's your market, you have to understand what you need to know what you want to do. And why should you pick up any look and feel from Dubai or Singapore? You have enough. You have brilliant creative people in this country.
Absolutely.
हाँ ना. अब क्या होता है कि it's like आप बहुत creative आदमी हो. अब imagine करो मैं आपको hire कर रहा हूँ as an agency to do my creatives. I'm not giving you a roadmap of what I want. And then I want you to use your brain. But at the same time I'm saying वो जो दुबई में किया था वैसा बना के दे दो.
हाँ तो ये
तो I have not, what I have done is neither used my intellectual capability
बहुत होता है.
and I'm not even very willing to allow you any elbow room to use your creativity. I've already given you a subtext कि है ना वो उसको cut copy paste कर लो.
True.
So you're not able to engineer something, do an R&D and engineer something out of your own competency and say I can create something which can be my own doing to the market. So because people want to find an easy way.
And people want to become, without naming the brand, people want to become a 50-year-old well-known brand. The stature what that 50-year-old brand has achieved in 50 years.
Absolutely.
I want to do like that, I want to become like that, but you need 50 years to become like that. Okay, so another intriguing question that always keeps on coming into mind is that why does a real estate brand is geographically confined? I mean, these are, if you look at it, these are high net worth organizations running into multiple thousand crores and multi-billion dollars organizations. But Gurgaon has one such name which is predominantly North India based still. Though people know it pan-India basis also, but predominantly the presence in North India. So is there again a process to it, or people are, because let's say a lot of richest people in the world are real estate developers, you know, in China, in Hong Kong and all these places. But you never see that developer getting the brand into India. An Indian brand going into, let's say, outside India.
Very pertinent and good question that you asked, Ritesh. See, what happens is real estate predominantly is a localized business, right? And now, the good thing is you understand it equally well. So what happens is, let's say we were to do a 50-acre development where we are. it's not a small development. I'm not even going
अच्छा.
into a 100 acre, 200 acre. I'm saying pick up a 25, 30 acre
ठीक है,
project.
ठीक है.
25, 30 acre project requires a lot of planning. It requires product planning. It requires
Time.
it requires you to have the set of channel partners, everything, right? There's money. There is the part where you're dealing with the authorities. There is a part you're dealing with a lot of
It's
huge
departments.
lot of departments, lot of this.
Lot of
Secondly,
Agreed.
within, if you pick up NCR today itself, the way the customer behaves in, let's say, Indirapuram, to a customer who behaves in Ghaziabad, to a customer who behaves in Noida West,
or Bombay
to a
Bandra.
we're not
kahi
even
par
going
bhi,
to
हाँ,
Bandra.
हाँ, no, हाँ, ठीक
How he behaves in Greater Noida, main, how he behaves on Noida Expressway, to how he behaves in 15, to South Delhi. So you see, within larger market, there are so many micro markets with different mindsets.
Agreed.
Right? So जब आप जाते हो, the way a South Delhi or a Gurgaon customer behaves or looks at real estate, the reasons, the level of product, the level of marketing is very different to, let's say, somewhere else, or how a Punjab customer sees. Now what happens is, when you've done a project and technically, let's say 20 acre kiya and you've done well, the logical way for people to go is, I've put in the, because see, 20 acre will also not happen in 1 year. It takes 5, 6, 7 years if all goes well.
Absolutely.
So you invested 5, 6 years to develop an ecosystem, right? You understood the clientele, you understood the market, how it behaves. You started understanding the behavioral patterns of the investment, climate, or how people are investing. Now all of a sudden I take a decision. No, you know what? There is some bandwidth I can do in Kochi. Or in Coimbatore. Now, Coimbatore market, I'm not aware. I might have done the branding and advertising, and let's say 25 is too small, but let's say I had 500 acres and I'd done my advertising and branding and marketing communication in a way where I have a certain amount of pan-India footprint in terms of at least eyeball on my brand. They might not know me so much from the perspective of the development, but they know of me because we've reached out. But imagine one day I get up and go to Coimbatore. I've done 500 acres or maybe 1,000 acres. Now to pull off a 25, if I think कि मैं 1,000 acre यहाँ कर गया हूँ, I can easily pull off a 1,000 acre in Coimbatore will be suicidal because you have taken 25 years, 30 years to put that ecosystem, and that will also hold true there.
Over there.
I'm not saying all the time, but yes, it takes time, because just because you are somebody here, you have to still establish your credentials as far as your business is concerned there. You haven't done it.
No, I understand your point of too much time getting invested in that micro market. Even if you have a 25 acre project,
it's an opportunity cost. It's a purely opportunity cost. It's not as if it's not doable.
No, agreed.
It's doable, but then the way to succeed in that is your company and organization needs to be extremely nimble-footed on that, which means you go into the market and you are not caught in the, I would say, the trap of your own either greatness or your own systems, because your system that you put in is relevant to this market or to this geography. So you should also be intelligent to understand from day one, if I'm going there, I have to adapt to the methodology of how things work there, because as we see, Bangalore works very differently.
Yes.
Mumbai works absolutely. So आप ये नहीं कर सकते कि मैं NCR या North India mindset में वहाँ एंटर करूँगा. You have to from day one understand I have to adopt, and this I'm not talking about professionals in the company. It has to then flow top down, which is from the owner itself. He should have that capability to. In his mind, say, when I am thinking north, my brain works like this. When I'm thinking south, my brain totally works in a different way. But वो trap
And we can't forget.
Predominantly avoid नहीं कर पाता.
And we also can't forget, taking your point further, that these organizations, even if they are doing 20-25 acres in a particular market, they would be 1,000-2,000 crore valued projects.
So that's the other thing.
That's a huge volume.
That's another thing. If you were today looking at, let's say, Gurgaon or a Noida, and you said, I'm doing a 50-60 acre project, depending on a mixed use development, the potential revenue on that is upward of about 5,000-6,000 crores.
Correct. That's an entire industry.
In most cases, an entire industry. Yeah.
Huh.
And even in the traditional industries like in FMCG and all,
हाँ, तो
there
इसलिए
is one project bringing you, वो बेचारे वो कह रहे हैं मैं सारा दिन बैठ के बिस्किट और चॉकलेट बना रहा हूँ तब जाके मेरी you know,
तो ये एक पॉइंट वैलिड पॉइंट हो सकता है कि इसी वजह से रियल एस्टेट जो है बियॉन्ड अ सर्टेन बाउंड्री बड़ी मुश्किल होती है, क्योंकि यहीं पे आपने इतना बड़ा इकोसिस्टम बना रखा है.
Yeah.
दैट्स अ रियली नाइस इनसाइट. यू नो मेरे को आज तक ये समझ नहीं आता था,
It's the opportunity cost.
बिकॉज आई वाज थिंकिंग दैट यू नो देयर लैक्स एंड लैक्स ऑफ करोर्स दैट दीज ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस हैव. व्हाई आरंट दे डूइंग अ प्रोजेक्ट इन अ state different from here? But
simple
now I can
opportunity
understand.
cost of money, and I've always believed that human beings are the laziest people, laziest beings. So किसी ने कहा है ना, why reinvent the wheel?
हाँ ठीक है.
है ना, but I also believe it's important to reinvent the wheel because reinventing the wheel keeps you on your toes.
ठीक बात है सर. ब्रांडिंग में ट्रस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट है सर.
पूरे गेम ही ट्रस्ट किया. बिना अगर चलो मैं कहता हूँ मार्केटिंग हो गई, ये हो गया,
तो फिर ब्रेक क्यों करते हैं ये लोग? ब्रेक क्यों करते हैं ब्रांड्स ट्रस्ट को लोगों के? ना ट्रस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट है आपने बोला.
मैंने कहा ना, आप जो बात कर रहे हो ब्रांड्स क्यों ब्रेक करते हैं ट्रस्ट को, वो ब्रांड नहीं है.
अच्छा, वो ब्रांड है ही नहीं.
वो ब्रांड है ही नहीं ना. वो तो एक कंपनी जिसको आई बॉल्स मिली हुई है, जिसका नाम है.
उसको हम सेल्स कंपनी बोल देते हैं. उसको सेल्स करनी है सिर्फ.
जो भी आप उसको
ठीक है
वर्ड देना चाहें.
ठीक है.
और हम ये भी कह सकते हैं कि yes it could be a brand on that given day and the management decided to go or took a decision in a way which was unbecoming of their value chain. All right. If they've done that, they've broken the trust. So it's not as if they were not a brand. They could be a brand on till that given day, and once you kind of moved into a direction and point in cases, even in real estate, there have been companies which were a brand and did fairly okay. They were a brand. They were trusted, and then they took decisions which had massive, fallout in the market, and needless to say,
समझ गया.
they don't exist now.
They don't exist.
They don't
now.
exist.
Future.
So some of these decisions can be a matter of choice. Or some of these decisions were not a matter of choice. They were taken with well intended, but it didn't play out the way they thought it would play out.
Right.
So sometimes bad decisions are not an outcome of greed or cheat. It's just a bad decision. But उसका भी तरीका क्या होता है कि corporate world में ना people don't have that capability to own their bad decision. If you own your bad decision, you will get the brickbats today. But that is also you need to have the heart to say, yeah, I took a bad decision. But point is when you reach a situation where you are a 5,000, 10,000 crore company or an individual, the ego will never allow you to own your bad decision. You like to own your good decision.
You want to correct them always.
Because for you get into a trap that every decision that I make on my seat is a good decision. It's not possible. I have realized out of my own life's learning, you just take decisions and then you have to work to make them good.
ठीक है.
मतलब मैं आज डिसीजन बोलूँ कि मैं ये बिल्कुल गुड डिसीजन, ऐसा नहीं है. बिकॉज आज जो डिसीजन ले रहे हैं हम वो ले रहे हैं बेस्ड ऑन व्हाट इज
prevalent. You take a decision and make it right. Yes.
Tomorrow things can change in the market.
Yes.
Things can go. So you have to have that capability to also change.
Onus should be yours since you have taken a decision.
So you have to change with the market dynamics.
Yes, you have to change.
If you don't change,
you have to be fluid.
You have to be fluid. Very, very fluid. Absolutely. So if you're not fluid and you get entrapped in your own,
कि भैया मैंने बोल दी पत्थर की लकीर हो गई, वो नहीं कर सकते.
वो नहीं हो सकता.
Real estate का future in terms of branding, what do you think? कहाँ कैसे करनी चाहिए ब्रांडिंग? करनी चाहिए, नहीं करनी चाहिए?
बिल्कुल ब्रांडिंग तो
मतलब 200 करोड़ के घर बिक रहे हैं सर, फ्लैट्स अपार्टमेंट्स बिक रहे हैं सर.
देखो,
I mean, still there is a huge gap between what Delhi's pricing structure is, the Lutyens Delhi, if I talk about, and vis-a-vis Gurugram also. But still the gap is huge. But you couldn't have ever imagined that an apartment complex in India would fetch 200, 190 crores.
I have a very, let me say, what I'm going to say is probably very controversial or whatever. For me, a 190 crore house selling is not a brand. It's not necessarily a brand. it's a market dynamic in a play of demand supply in business. Yes, I'm not saying
तो उसका ब्रांड का कोई उसमें वैल्यू नहीं कि ब्रांड ने एक प्रोडक्ट ऐसे बनाया.
ब्रांड की वैल्यू है, मैं ये नहीं कह रहा कि मैं डिस्काउंट कर रहा हूँ.
ओके ओके.
मैं कह रहा हूँ कि जस्ट बिकॉज 190 करोड़ का मिला है बिका है, तो अगर आप देखोगे तो टाइगर बिस्किट का पैकेट 5 रुपए का आता है, छोटा वाला. उसकी शेयर ब्रांड वैल्यू क्या होगी मार्केट में?
बहुत
Lakhs.
होगी. हाँ, प्रोडक्ट तो बहुत छोटा है.
इतना छोटा सा है वो, अब आप पहाड़ी की दुकान पे भी बिकता है ना, इतना सा छोटा सा है.
हाँ
बट जस्ट इमेजिन द ब्रांड पुल ऑफ दैट.
हाँ
इट्स जस्ट अ बिस्किट,
हाँ हाँ.
but it's just not a biscuit. Getting my point?
It's an emotion.
It's an emotion. So
कि मुझे यही चीज खानी है या यही चीज whatever यूज करनी है.
and I'm giving a very generic this thing. Point is, it's a demand supply game. Sure, that project that you're referring to has a certain ethos about it. मेरा एक और twist है. Is it? I always said, is that really luxury?
पता नहीं, मुझे लगता है पड़ोसियों का पैसा दे रहे हैं.
मैं कह रहा हूँ पैसा कुछ भी हो, पॉइंट है
neighborhood value maybe. Like if I want to stay on let's
मैंने
say.
ये क्वेश्चन पूछा था किसी से जो अमृता शेरगिल पे रहा.
हाँ अमृता शेरगिल.
तो मैंने बोला अगर मैं इन्हीं वन ऑफ दीज प्रोजेक्ट्स में आपको अगर 190 करोड़ का घर मिलेगा आप रहोगे? तो जवाब था कि यार मैं तो अमृता शेरगिल में हूँ. Either you give me something better than Amrita Shergill as an ethos, add a value proposition which is probably equal or lower, I will surely consider. Now, why will I? Just because the value of the apartment is 190 crore doesn't mean it's a value proposition for me. But for somebody, see, understand, for you Rolls Royce might be a value proposition. For me, it might not be, even though I might have more money than you. That's a possibility that exists.
Absolutely.
Right? And the reason is, maybe I'm already driving a Rolls Royce. You're not. So for me, Rolls Royce is no more a value proposition. Maybe something more, or maybe a yacht is a value proposition. Or owning a plane might be a
island.
Or an island, or whatever. Things could change at different, at different points of life. For a 40-year-old, the value proposition is different. By the time you hit 50, it's different. By 60, it's different.
Yes.
Right? You probably, it's a mindset. So for the person who's bought it, the value proposition is there. He sees more value in it, and he's paid for it. But you can't deny a fact that the value proposition is because probably the developer has done something right. That's another debate whether it's worth it. That's another chapter.
Future is basically it's not about the brand, it's about the value proposition in real estate. What value someone brings to the table. Is it like that?
I'll tell you. You've known me for more than 1.5 decades now.
मतलब ब्रांड मेरा इतना अच्छा है लेकिन प्रोडक्ट मैंने ऑब्वियसली खराब बना दिया.
जब शुरू हुआ ना इंटरव्यू, आपने पूछा वुड यू इज हरमीत चावला ब्रांड, और माय क्वेश्चन, आई विल आंसर दैट फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन नाउ, व्हिच इज दैट फॉर मी द लेगेसी वुड बी अबाउट नॉट मी बीइंग अ ब्रांड. इट्स नॉट अबाउट, इट्स अबाउट द मार्केट सेइंग that this company or this individual did this. It's not about how much money I made or या मैंने क्या branding करी.
Correct.
It's जो बनाया उसकी एक lasting legacy है.
Correct.
कि आदमी जब निकले बोले यार
क्या बना के गया चीज़ है, ताजमहल बना के गया
है ना. और चलो मैं ताजमहल नहीं बोलूँगा because that's technically कब्रिस्तान, कब्र है वो. तो but I'm saying and this is my mindset. I'm not saying that the market should to each his own. The way I think is, you have to think out of the box. You have to create a product, which I do, and it's not about numbers. Let's say hypothetically, I would just do 2 projects over the next 20 years. Just 2.
ठीक.
But my question is, if I do that project, it should be a project which
for the ages
the market hasn't seen. I've really thought through. You delivered something which the market hasn't seen. It has to be, the product has to be different. The entire ethos and value chain has to be different. The way you've dealt with the people while selling that, marketing, building it should be different. So that what happens is, somebody who's worked with you, somebody who has constructed with you, at some point in time in his life will say, you know, I've done so much of work, but the maximum enjoyment that I had from the heart was actually working there, or working for, or working on. You getting? You could be in different forms as a stakeholder in a project. You say, you know what, that's beyond the product. It's also that the person walks away and say, listen, till my end of time, that's one thing I really enjoyed. That's how I think.
Wonderful, sir.
And that has already it's gone beyond the advertising, the communication. You've become a brand in perpetuity, because it's not about you now saying you're a brand. It's the world telling you at every step that you're a brand, because and that brand doesn't happen because you've done 20 projects or 100 projects. You could have done one project. You could have done just one project. But that one project, and where I always underline, if you were not brilliant and you were not excellent in what you did, if you're a cut, copy, paste, and we see a lot of projects which are nice, I'm not saying they're not, but then one after the other, they're all similar. They're all similar. The communication strategy is all similar. The funny thing is, over the last 15 years, if you pick up all the developers, be it good, bad, ugly, communication is same. इतना एरिया ग्रीन, ये वॉकिंग ट्रैक, ये क्लब हाउस, you've been part of it. Correct me if I'm wrong.
नहीं सही कह रहे हो.
Nobody ना. वही स्विमिंग पूल है, वही चलो क्लब हाउस में ज़्यादा पैसा लग गया, कम पैसा लग गया, वही हरियाली है.
नहीं ट्रिपल हाइट सीलिंग्स आ गई हैं.
अब ट्रिपल हाइट सीलिंग आ गई
हैं. मतलब जस्ट किडिंग, बट व्हाट यू आर सेइंग इज आई कैन आइडेंटिफाई दैट. ओके, तो जस्ट टू वाइंड अप द पॉडकास्ट सर, अभी तक आपने इसमें एक बार भी किसी डेवलपर का नाम नहीं लिया है ना, फॉर वेरियस रीजंस. एक डेवलपर का नाम ले दो हु इंस्पायर्स यू, इंडियन और मे बी आउटसाइड इंडिया, हु इंस्पायर्स यू फॉर द वे दे हैव कंडक्टेड देमसेल्व्स. एक मतलब ये तो अच्छा नाम ले सकते हो.
मैं नहीं कर पाऊंगा, बिकॉज मेरे ये बात एक बार किसी ने पूछा था कि हु इंस्पायर्स यू इन लाइफ.
नहीं डेवलपर रियल एस्टेट के पॉइंट है, बंदा नहीं पूछ रहा हूँ. एज अ ब्रांड आपको, अच्छा चलो इंस्पायर नहीं करता, एज अ ब्रांड हु यू थिंक हैज रियली डिलीवर्ड द प्रोमिसेस, वन ब्रांड हु हैज डिलीवर्ड व्हाट दे कमिटेड.
सो ओके, आई वुड से दैट द वे द विजनरी थिंकिंग ईमार हैज डन इन दुबई.
अच्छा,
दे हैव हैड दैट with the development.
This line is perfect. Emaar, the way they have done it in Dubai.
Yeah, the way they have done it.
Perfect. Yes.
I wanted to be very specific.
Yes,
the way they have done it in Dubai.
They have made some beautiful buildings.
See, that's where I'm saying the ethos, the buildings, the paradigm. It's changed the landscape. It's the city has become synonymous with that development, right?
With Emaar, yes.
That's what when I say.
Emaar is I don't know, but you might be able to better tell me. Is Emaar the biggest developer of Dubai? Is it? No. Or maybe top 2, top 3.
I think they are. Yeah, they are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They are.
Okay. So Emaar is a developer which you would say that has delivered promises.
It's not something it's not something this thing. But yeah, if you're going to put me on the spot on that, then I would say at least from a point that there are certain buildings and products that they've done are going to remain iconic and in the hearts and the minds, in the mind space of the people for a very long time, because they're not buildings.
They are masterpieces.
They are modern architectural marvels that they've done.
Yeah.
So they've gone beyond they've been able to push the human intelligence and creativity to a point where it is just absolutely fabulous.
Agreed.
So for me, that is doing brilliant work.
So thank you so much.
Pleasure, sir, having me over.
So much of time, and like always, it was very insightful. Speaking with you, and I guess the audiences also feel the same way.
I hope so.
And they take out some leaves out of the branding masterclass that we have got from Mr. Harmeet Chawla.
I appreciate
Should I prefix it with a doctor now? No.
I like to be what I am. As I said, I'm still learning. You know that.
Of course.
We're always learning, and for me, I don't want to be known by any strategist, branding guru, or nothing. No, I'm nothing. I'm a simple man who gets up in the morning to see whether I can push the boundaries of my own intelligence and creativity.
Wonderful, sir.
So I don't want to be trapped in my own image.
Hopefully, we will catch you again, maybe after 6-7 months, 1 year, and we'll have a discussion again on the same subject.
Anytime. It's a pleasure and honor to be with you.
Pleasure.
Thank you.